I want to share with you something that has helped me immensely, not just in speech therapy with the kiddos that I work with, but in my parenting and any time that I'm interacting with kids, that has helped to reduce pushback from kids, that helps kids to listen to me quicker, and it makes it so that I don't have to repeat myself over and over. And that is when I take time to try and see things from a child's perspective. Some of the biggest reasons why I do this: one, it helps me create and have realistic expectations for kids. Two, it helps me to have more patience with them. And three, because it creates a lot more harmony in the home, school, whatever environment, and it reduces frustration drastically. This has helped me so much because I realize how many times I put expectations on people when I am judging them from my point of understanding and experience. And it's so easy to forget what things were like at that age, and how differently I saw things when I was a child's age, or any age that I may be comparing to. So let me share with you just a few tips that help to see things from a child's perspective. So number one, ask yourself, am I placing adult level expectations on the child? So things like, if my child is feeling big emotions, am I expecting them to immediately calm down, or do I expect them to stop what they are doing immediately and listen to what I'm saying? When in reality, the majority of adults can't even do that. How often do we as adults hear what another person is saying the first time they say it, or we're mid-thought and we don't even hear what someone else is saying? How often do they have to repeat things to us? Sometimes we are even putting higher expectations on kids than we have for ourselves or other adults. So it's really helpful to take a step back and think, are these realistic expectations for a child? Number two, how would I have perceived that or responded to something when I was their age? So for example, if I'm asking a child to give something up, is that a big deal to them? Is that really important to them? Oftentimes, if it's not significant to us or important to us as an adult, we can forget how important something may be to a child. There's a comedic skit by Brian Regan that I love, where he talks about if a child has a balloon and they accidentally let go and they're crying and they're having a meltdown over their balloon flying away, how often do we say, oh, stop freaking out, we'll just get you another one? But if it was your wallet and it's floating away, adults are going to be freaking out because that is what's important to us, something that is the equivalent of the balloon to the child. So I love that, but it's a great way to compare how we forget how simple things are so significant and so important to our children in their lives. And then in regards to responding to other people, do I always respond right after someone says something to me? Do I hear them the first time they say it? Maybe our kids are deep in thought and they don't hear us, even if they're looking right at us. Or maybe they need more time to process what you said. And then number three, we need to give our kids time to process what we said. A lot of times with my kids, I will try and count to 5. And if they don't respond, then I'll try again. I like to get down on their level and touch them on the shoulder and connect with them if I can, and have them repeat what I said to make sure that they understood. Would it be more convenient if I could just yell across the house and ask them to do something and they do it the first time I ask? Of course it would be. But these are not realistic expectations. And so I have found when I make the effort to try and see things from my child's perspective, even if it takes a little bit more effort, it greatly reduces the frustration, the pushback, and also the frustration that I feel towards my child. This has really helped me to be more patient and calm towards my kids, and has reduced a lot of the pushback and frustration that sometimes builds up in our home. And I know that this can help you too. So try that and follow me for a new tip every week.